Hi, everybody. Short little recording from today. I have some of my top people here. I know the other day we did a Zoom. We had a big crowd. And hey, we're getting ready to the launch. The launch is on Friday. Friday, we are going to be having a live call with the CEO, also the chief, one of the corporate staff of the mining facility, the chief marketing guy. So a complete docs team. When we say, you know what it means to be docs? Docs means that you actually have some real people behind the project showing their faces, their names, and the people and the names are like pretty legit. I mean, I heard also a little Zoom the other day from Mr. Live who was talking about it. Listen, I feel good about it. You know, like we've been around a long time. I know that some guys, when you hear the CEOs talk, sometimes you can just tell that they're fake. You know, I'm not going to put any names out there, but there's some projects where, you know, CEOs from Brazil and they're speaking and you can just tell it's a lot of baloney. You just can see throughout it's just a lot of crap. But anyways, but the projects are still good. And if they continue for another month or two, so be it. I'm happy for you guys, okay? But they're not real. It's not real. Here, the feeling I get is that we have something real here, a real corporate team. The other thing that's really important that I want to share about this project that's coming out in 2 days, where the links are going to be live in 2 days, by the way, is the fact that we're not paid in a shit token. You know what a shit token is? It's a token that the company creates, like I've done Alia. Alia was pretty, I mean, mine was crazy. You would put $1,000 to stake for Alia and they would pay you in Alia coins, okay? So the Alia coins, you would stake, so you would put $1,000 of USDT and they would give you Alia coins every day. So for 6 months. Now, in 6 months from now, you're supposed to have, you were supposed to have, let's say $2,000 or whatever, right? Well, no, because in 6 months from now, their darn, SHIT coin was worth peanuts. So you ended up losing money. And that's happened a couple of times to me, so much so that I'm not going to do any kind of project where they're staking mining and they're paying you in their personal token. It's just not going to happen. I know what that is. Yes, there's a project right now that the token from the company is going up, but there's reasons why it's going up. I'm not going to get into that. If you want to know why, call me personally, and I'll tell you why that company right now that's been around for a couple of years that everybody's excited about because the price is going up. I'll tell you why the price is going up. I know why. But I'm not going to get into that because I'm happy for them. Because you know what? Because some of the guys at the top are very happy and hey, you guys deserve it. That's it. But now to come out to why this mining, I'm excited about it, is because there's a real corporate staff that stocks that we're going to see on Friday. You can research them, you can Google them, you can link in them, number one. Number two, we are paid in BTC. What are they doing? They're mining altcoins. Now, I've seen, by the way, the owner is Italian, and I was on a couple of calls. I was actually on a call also with him one-on-one, where he went into a little bit more details, because when he does a call with other people, he can't get into everything. So this guy's real, man. He's real. He just doesn't get more real than that. He showed me some of the stats that they're mining altcoins for the last 6 months, and they're pretty good. And when I say altcoins, it doesn't mean just one. No, they're mining multiple altcoins at a time. And they also switch, because when you're mining an altcoin, sometimes the altcoin is going to not gain as much value. So they change altcoins, you know, so it's a little bit like trading, you know, you have to be good at doing that. Not everybody's going to buy mining machines. First of all, it's not easy. Second of all, it takes a lot more than $1,000 or $2,000 to get started in mining. And third of all, it's an art. Okay, it's just like trading. Okay, like trading, 8-minute trader I was with, they're still around, but I was not good at it. It wasn't for me. It takes a lot to become a trader. And for those who acquire that skill, hats off, guys, because it's a beautiful skill to have, but it's just so hard. It's not for everybody. So with that all said, the mining docs, what they're doing is mining altcoins. And the beautiful thing about it is when they're mining the altcoins, they're actually paying us in Bitcoin. You heard me right. So you don't have to worry about taking the money from the altcoins and converting it, swapping it. No, they do it for you. They pay you in Bitcoin on everything that you are earning for the mining. As for the commission side, which I'm just going to share a little sheet because I'm excited about that. Anybody who's a builder, I mean, that's why I want to do a call here today and tomorrow, because anybody who's a builder needs to take this seriously. I've seen a lot of comp plans, but this one is crazy, eh, Malik? I mean, come on, man. Most projects that we're invited to lately, because we're launching another passive deal also, okay, by the way, that we might not announce it right now, but yes, we have something else. There's somebody else here online with us too. She just joined. We have something else that we found, passive. Yes, we're going to be launching something else. I just want to get another little video, some information on that. And I'll do a separate little video right away for the team and launch it within the community. But yes, we have another passive deal that we're launching. It just launched 1 or 2 weeks ago, and I really like it. But even there, we don't want to have just one passive, okay? Like we have a PAM that we're doing right now in NBFX. It's going well. It's positive. We're winning. No problem. But it's not that lucrative that like I was hoping. Plus, when you're doing a PAM, you're not really making that much money on the commission side because they're giving you point something, a lot, 3, 4, 5 levels down. It's not that really rewarding to be able to, well, why share it and waste so much time bringing so much money when you're not making money on top of that? So we have NBFX, but we still have it. It's a great PAM. It's working. It's not as great as I was hoping. It's not like a 1 or 2% deal a day. No, that's for sure. But you know what? There's a lot of people that like these 1 or 2% deals, unfortunately. And if we don't do them as a community here in the Crypto Buddies, guess what? They're going to join somebody else. So everybody in our community, like, we don't want to do these deals because we know what happens to them. Okay, they scam out in 5 or 6 months. We know that. But you know what we're looking at? We're looking at our community. So we're doing Verse Network for the last 4 or 5 months. Verse is very good, by the way, eh? Verse. It's a good project. Holy crap, you just can't get better than that. It's still paying out. They're doing copy trades right now. But it's so slow that I made a calculation the other day. I think I made a pizza and a Coke, at the store. So anyways, so Verse is a very good project. The copy trades in Verse are very good. But we're talking about like, what, 5, 6%, 7% a month? Something like that. Which in reality, if you look at it the traditional side, you get a good trader, a real trader in finance, 5, 6% a month is actually good numbers. We're talking about something that's safe, okay, on copy trades. So if anybody wants to do a little bit of Verse, it's a good project. If what you want to just like be safe as much as possible, okay, because you can only be safe 99%. You don't know the other percent what could happen. But if you want to do Verse Network, copy trades, yes, it's still there. I'm putting money there, and I'm just telling you the returns that I'm making right now. We're at about 5, 6% a month. Will it go up? Maybe it might go up a little bit. If it does, we'll share it with you, okay? So we have Envy, which is okay. We have Verse, which is okay. But at the same time, we also noticed that a lot of people love these 1 or 2% deals every day. So we had to find one. But we had to find one that made sense and that was out of the gate. So we found one, okay? We will share that in a couple of posts right today in our community. Not here on this recording, but right in the community. I have a couple of posts here. I have my leader who also is online with me today. And I'll take what she has the best and I'll share it to the community. So stay tuned for that, launching today. There's also a promotion on the new passive deal, which I think is pretty interesting. So that's why I want to launch it today, because if anyone wants to take advantage of it, there's a promotion tied to that. The other thing that's cool is, like I told everybody at the beginning, it's good to diversify. So if somebody has $1,000, why not put 500 into mining and 500 into passive? Or if you want to do it, you can put 300 in mining, 300 in passive, and 300 in the PAM. I don't care. So yeah, diversify your money. That's all. That's what we're all about. We're going to be careful about what we bring the community. We have a feeling that this new passive deal can be around for, hopefully 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 months, 10 months, who knows, even more. But anything over 6 months would be a blessing because everybody doubles their money. And that's all I want. So now, with that all said, let's go back to the mining. The mining is real, guys. It just doesn't get more real than that. Complete transparency. There's going to be the warehouse for the mining machines is going to be situated in Paraguay. Yes, we will have an event in Paraguay where some of the top leaders will be going there in November to see the facilities. I can't wait. I'm pretty sure that I should be able to make it there. And I hope that some of you also can make it there. Even if you have to, I'll pay for some of my guys. I will go there, even if they want, man.
We got a native from Paraguay on our team too, so we got to bring him out there with us.
We're going to rent the house down there and we're going to invite 10 guys and we'll have a big party at that house and we'll go visit the office the next day. I don't care, man. So now with that all said, so this mining is pretty neat, okay? Now, as for the rewards for the mining, understand this, that the rewards is paid every day, that it's not paid on the first day. Now, I think that's cool because you need to understand that they're actually buying mining machines for us. With the mining machines, they have to reseed them. It takes a couple of weeks. They install the machines, they run the machines, and then you start getting trickled money every day. And the mining machines are good for 4 years. So whatever you start mining is going to be good for 4 years, even up to 5 years if they maintain it well. Hey, Luigi doesn't listen. I'm telling you how long a machine lasts, you know? Now, it depends on the company. If there's smart people behind it, that can make it last so long. So 4 years is, so that means that basically you'll be mining Bitcoin for the next 4 years. Whether it's 4 years, 5 years, 3 years, or 2 years, I know that it's going to be, we're talking about years here, okay? End of story. So number one. Number two, on the commission side, which I'm going to show you right now, I mean, this thing is crazy. It's crazy because we're paid in USDT. So we're not paid in crap coins or this. So basically people join with USDT and we're paid in USDT. And the comp plan is crazy. Let me just share my screen here. I'll just show you.
Can I add one other thing too, Luigi?
Please go ahead.
Yeah, so another thing too, you guys, is that this is lining up with the bull run that's happening right now, you guys. Everybody knows that most projects in crypto, they succeed and they last the longest when it's coming up on the bull run, right? The reason why a lot of these projects that we see are collapsing right now, go look at the crypto market, go look at the price of Bitcoin, go look at where the market's at. When Bitcoin is not doing well, these companies tend to struggle and most of them tend to shut down and they can't even pay out. But when you have a project that's launching in the middle of when the bull run is actually going to start, because the bull run doesn't start like today or tomorrow, it slowly starts to go up, right? And that's where we're at in the market right now. So I just wanted to add that really quick, Luigi, just for people that didn't really kind of understand like where the markets are and how this project could potentially last for 4 years because it's lining up with the bull run, if that makes sense.
And yes, because if anybody understands anything about mining, let me make it clear. If you want to mine Bitcoin right now, it's not worth it at 25, 30,000. It's not profitable. So that's why these guys are mining altcoins, number one. Number two, remember, if you would want to buy machines for mining right now, the price you're going to pay for the machine now, or if you want to buy that same machine during the bull market next year, you know, in April, it's not going to be the same price. But normally when they get to the bull market, the machines are 3x, 4 times, 5 times the price that they are now. It's a little bit like the pandemic, you know, when we had the pandemic and everybody was running for COVID. So instead of helping the people out, everybody was putting their prices even higher. They were squeezing us even more, you know. That's humanity. It's sad, but as soon as there's a demand, people take advantage of it. And it's the same thing during a bull market. So buying the machines right now is when the timing is perfect. It's just before the bull run. We're getting good prices for the machines. And another thing you need to understand, because somebody's going to ask me, yeah, but okay, listen, first of all, you can start as low as $25. Okay, let's just make that clear. $25 and it goes all the way up to 50,000. Yes, you can upgrade from 25. Let's say you want to go to 250, you just add 225 and you upgrade, which is pretty cool because a lot of projects you need to buy this another package. No, here you can actually upgrade from one to the other. Number two, what's important to understand is, yeah, but how much you want to make at $25? How much you want to make at $50,000? Well, it depends on a couple of factors. Let me just put this like this. It's going to be between 0.2 to 0.7% daily. Okay? Did I say that right? Approximately between 0.2 to 0.7% daily. Of course, the 0.2, you're going to be closer to 25. Right? If it's 1.7 or 0.2 or 1.1.5, I'm not sure there, but approximately that would be the 25. So basically, the person at 25 ain't going to get rich. What they need to do is share the opportunity, because look at this. If they're at 25, they're ranked number one, they still get paid on 2 levels. 10% and 5% level 1 and 2. There's no cap on this. Hey, man, this come on, it's crazy. So somebody can come in with $25 and sell $1,000 contract on the first one, and they make $100. They sell another $1,000 on the second one, and they make $50. Imagine if they start selling multiple contracts on the first and second. Well, they can make enough money now to upgrade to 250. At 250, they'll be making more for their mining. Plus, guess what? When you rank number 2 at 250, you're going all the way now to 4 levels. 10%, 5%, 4%, and 3%. Holy crap. Well, let's say you want to go to 5 and 6. Well, you just have to rank number 3. And rank number 3 is very simple. You need $1,000 in mining, personal. Plus, you need $10,000 from your team. When I say 10,000 volume from your entire network, that's to infinity on all your levels. The only hick is that you can't use more than 60% of your strongest leg. So if you have multiple legs and one leg is your strongest, you can use 60% of that volume plus all the other legs. If you get to 10,000, you are qualified number 3. And as if you look, number 4, number 5, number 5 ain't that bad for some of the people that I know here. 5,000 personal, 200,000 from your team, and you get to number 5. Of course, then number 6 is a million volume, 2.5, 10. I'm not going to get into these fancy numbers. I don't think that's too relevant, but I'll just show you to number 5 and 6 what it means. Let's go to number 2. Number 2, I said you open up 4 levels. Number 3, you open up 6 levels. Number 4, you open up 8 levels. Number 5, you open up 10 levels. But not only 10, you also open up a 1% infinity bonus right here. The infinity bonus starts at number 5. And when you get to rank number 6, your infinity bonus goes to 2%. When you get to number 7, it goes to 5, and it goes all the way up to 10% infinity bonus. That means that everything you have down under 16, so starting at 17, because there's another bonus from 10 to 15. If you look here, so all the way down to 10 is number 5. But when you get to number 6, you open up a 1% level 10 to 16. Then it goes to 2% and 3%, level 10 to 16, as you're ranking up 6, 7, and 8. But before that, at number 5, you start getting the infinity bonus that starts after 17, okay? Now, very important. So I'm just going to show you something because it makes a lot of sense. Even at number 5, like I said, or even number 4, these are numbers that are realistic for some of the people that I know. So 5,000, 2,000, I want you to look at something. 5, 10 levels down. I've been in other projects where you had, first of all, I love uni levels, okay? I'm going to be doing a passive deal that we're launching with the community now. Passively, it's very good, okay? We're talking about 1 to 1.5% daily. So for that, it's just like a lot of people love, okay? That's a new passive deal that we're getting involved with. I'm excited about it. It looks solid. I have a good feeling about it. I got a feeling that it's one of those things that'll last long enough where everybody can make some money with. Now, but on the passive side, the passive one is very good. But on the building side, it's okay. I'm not saying it's bad, but it's nothing close to this, okay? Not even close, because there you're getting 10% of the sign up on your directs, which is cool. And you're also making 10% of your weaker leg, like a binary. So I've always loved uni levels more than binaries. But at the same time, there's a lot of passive deals that are good that are using binaries. So, I mean, listen, you can't, you take and you take off, you have to accept certain things. So I accept it. It's okay, because the passive deal that we're going to be launching is going to be good for the personal people, not just the builders. And that's okay too, because, in a community, you have those that build and you have those that just want to make money passively. So that's why I love the combination of what we're going to be launching here tonight, both projects. But this one here for the builders, look at this here, number 5, 10% level 1, 5% 4. This is on every sale. So that means every time people purchase whatever license for mining and they upgrade whatever, you're getting these percentages. Now, I've been part of other companies in uni levels, and it was not 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, all the way to 10. Normally, they're 5, 4, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1, 0.5, 0.5, 0.5. I've never seen this kind of uni level. This is solid. Infinity bonus, 10 to 15, and it's crazy. And finally, we have rank advancement bonuses that you get to number 2, you get $100. Rank number 3, 400. And as you can see, 4, you get 2,000 bonus, 8,000. It goes all the way down to 400,000. That's it. That's how simple it is. But it doesn't stop there. There's one last piece of the puzzle that's very exciting. Took a little bit of time to understand it, but I've started finally getting it. Is basically on the mining, like I said earlier, these mining, depending on where you're at, you're making 0.2 to 0.7% daily for the next 4 years, not just like for 6 months, for the next 4 years. Now, but there's one thing I want you to understand, okay? Please remember this. If you're mining a certain altcoin right now, you're getting 1,000 coins. Perfect. When you get to the bull market, you know what happens. Hey, you'll still make 1,000 coins because the machine is still going to be producing. You got your machine when you didn't pay too expensive. You're getting CPO that the company's mining for you. Let's say you're making 1,000 tokens right now of this certain altcoin. But when we get to the bull market, you're still making 1,000 tokens. But the only difference now is that what you're making during the bull market, which is very shortly, is not going to be worth 0.2%. You might be at 0.6%. Here, you might be at 1 or 2 or 3%. You don't know. It depends. It's going to 2x, 3x, 4x, 5x. So what everybody is making passively now, as we get ready to get into the bull market, is going to be growing exponentially during the bull market. I hope you all also put that in consideration. Very important to understand that what we're mining now, we are going to be multiple X's during the bull market. Now, the other thing that's pretty cool here is a 20%. So here, as you can see, why are you earning less? Because here they're taking 20% of your money and they're putting it into the mining. So that's why you're going to be close to 0.2. And as you go up, you know, you go to 25, 40, 45, 60, 70, and it goes all the way up down to 80%. So that's why there's a breakage in here. And that breakage is good for the promotion that they'll be doing at the kickoff. I'll share the promotion just before we get out. But there's another 20% here that I want to explain. This is a 20% that's taken off added. So as they're mining for each individual, of course, you're getting, let's say here, we're just sharing some numbers here. So let's say at 1,000, you're making a 0.4 example. Besides the 0.4 that you're getting every day, and that 0.4 is going to grow during the bull market, and the comp plan is freaking crazy. Well, there's a 20% that they're also taking out on the mining machine, not on what you're making on your personal, like extra. And that 20% on everybody, what they're mining, is going to be distributed just like an auto ship. What do you mean by that? Well, you understand that right here, the comp plan, depending on what rank you're at, you're earning multiple levels on the purchases of the contract, right? Or the upgrades. But let's say somebody has a $50,000 contract. So yeah, okay, you get paid once and that's it, because their contract, I mean, their mining is going to be good for 4 years, 5 years. So they won't buy another one unless they want to have 250,000. Okay. But you know what I mean? But here they found something genius, is that they're taking the 20% off of everybody, not off of the 0.2 to 0.6 or 0.7, extra on top of that. And that 20% that they're making extra mining is going to be distributed just like if people were paying an auto ship. You don't take it out of your pocket. It's just that that extra 20% is going to be distributed. So example, if on all the people on your network, that 20%, if you're at level 2, you'll get 10% of that 20%. You'll get 5% of that 20%. You'll get 4% of that 20%. You'll get 3% of that 20%. That is paid every day. So besides what you're making on your mining, besides what you're making in the comp plan, you'll also be earning this 20% that will be paid on percentage, depending on what level, just like if people were paying an auto ship. So it's creating some residual. I'm excited. Hey, that's it, man. Don't you love it, a comp plan, when it's so simple? And that's how simple this comp plan is. I'm going to stop the recording, take some questions. Yes, we'll do another call tomorrow. Because it's just before the launch, in case people want to invite some other of their leaders. So we'll do one last one tomorrow. Get ready in the group tonight. We're going to be launching our passive deal also in the group, probably in, who knows, maybe in half an hour. I just want to get ready and launch it well and do it separately. So let me just stop this recording.